Kurt Angle make your ankle snap. Three amigos like Eddie, but don't lie, you steal. Only cheat when we gotta, but to win we will. Mike skills like Dusty, but go hard like Brock. I'm a stunner like Austin, dropping elbows like Mach. Y'all don't wanna see the finish, cause it's us on top. 1, 2, 3, get the V and get a warrior pop. Yo!
What is going on, everybody? It's Mr. Underscore Whoopers 95, aka King William, and we have Danny from the Bump Boys.
What's up,
the Bump Boys?
Dude, we are the Bump Boys.
We are the Bump Boys, basically. But you know who's not here? Joe. Joe, unfortunately, is he's tired, which works out. One thing before we get into this week's Raw review, Danny, I'm not sure if you know, but Joe is going to be releasing the interview you guys did with it's SWC podcast, correct?
Yep.
Correct. And we'll put that in the link in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. Joe, Danny, and SWC had an awesome podcast.
Not SWC. Non-chat wrestling.
Non-chat wrestling. My apologies. Getting them confused between we're making moves, we're making wrestling moves. It's getting crazy. Let's get into it. Monday Night Raw. It's not WrestleMania. But yeah, Danny, kick us off.
So the first match we had was the epic cage match between Bobby Lashley and Omos. Before the match even started, Bob MVP cut a promo on Omos, hyping his big man up.
Did you notice? And now once again, this leads into our next our segment later, but I won't get in it too much. There was a lot of segments in this show and a lot of like filler because of something that happened earlier on in the day. But we'll start, like Danny said, we'll start with this match.
That really didn't change much. It just changed like the main event. It went from a 6-pack to a.
True. We'll get to
we'll get into that later on.
My bad. Let me not. Yeah, this match was really good. Only thing is, I will say this: the back and forth, Omos was cooking. And
great match! And they had a brawl to start the match between Cedric. Cedric tried to come out, then Cedric got into the cage.
And started doing some weird shit. Got his ass beat, and the finish. I think Joe called the finish about the cage was gonna like break because you knew what else you're gonna do with these two big guys. Yeah,
easily.
This
was a legit sellout too.
It was. I would have liked to have seen Omos try and like actually escape the cage while like Bobby was like on the cage. Like he just stood there looking around, like motherfucker, get your ass and start moving. Once Bobby started getting up, Omos should have started working his way out. But overall, if you guys didn't see it, it was Omos took Lashley and basically threw him into the cage on his shoulders, and one of the cage the cage wall fell where like the Titantron was, and the ramp and shit like that, and then Bobby just basically got up and just walked and got the victory, which was I guess, hey, like honestly, Bobby said, smart thinking.
It was smart. It was a smart win. MVP looked pissed.
Oh, of course, fact, yeah.
Honestly, I think we should start a roll-up counter for these Raws.
We should, yeah. They're starting to use too many roll-up pins, which I'm not a big fan
I think
of.
We should have a roll-up and then like have the count of how many roll-ups
for what they do in the next few matches that we'll get into. So let's get into one that did not end in a roll-up, that ended in a beatdown, like it always does every week. Basically, Theory came out, was talking to Austin. I said just talking to Austin. Theory came out and was talking to Mustafa Ali, basically.
No, because you thought we were going to get Theory versus
Mustafa. Yeah, I was going to get into that. Let me get into that.
Yeah, okay.
You thought they were going to go against each other, but Theory basically said, hey, let me see if you're worthy. Beat this guy. And then the indie music played, and Veer came out looking brolic.
But you forgot the part where Miz comes out.
Oh, I forgot that Miz came out. Yeah, because they were weren't they? Was
Miz was going to be special guest. I like that. One of my friends made a great point. What if they're like doing a Miz and Austin Theory team partnership with like Veer as their bodyguard?
I don't know though. It was a one-time thing. I would have to wait to see what they do on next week's Raw to see if that's a possibility. I'm not sure if I want to see them entangle these two storylines together. Like I think Veer needs to go a separate way because
they're entangling way too many storylines.
Yeah, I don't think we'll
get into that. We'll get into entanglement of storylines later on.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep it. They're going to keep it separate for this one. I don't think they're going to do that. But I will say, what was my thing? Veer, he's a beast, and Mustafa Ali. Hopefully you get your chance, but let's just say Veer looks strong. Veer always looks strong, Then we had a great
Make
segment
beer
with
strong.
facts, beer, big, strong. Becky Lynch backstage segment, which breaks the news that Sasha and Naomi, I guess, apparently hours before the show was supposed to go on air,
No,
basically,
like not even.
was it 8 hours
Like,
or during the
like
show?
15 minutes before the show, because
Damn.
Raw opened with them announcing the 6-pack challenge between Becky Lynch, Naomi, Sasha Banks, Doudrop versus Nikki ASH versus Asuka. So then I heard there was disagreement backstage. Fightful's reporting there was disagreement backstage. Sean Ross Sapp, he reported that that Sasha and Bailey walked out because of creative differences. We will
Which
have a smaller video later on.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense because they got to the arena way earlier in the day and they know what they're doing, so they didn't have issues with it until Raw was starting to air, which
Oh, they
doesn't make
said they did
sense.
not feel. I have the statement right here, right in front of me.
Yeah, but it goes against their statement though. Like you knew you were doing this. Like it's not like they just it's not like WWE just WWE knew this was going to happen for like a day or so. So they knew like 8 hours before the show though. I'm pretty sure like when they got to like whatever, I don't know where they were at. Were they in Tennessee this week?
No, they were in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Yeah. So when they were in Virginia, like they knew 8 hours before, like after they got
Okay,
there, like wait, let me
so
finish up. Let me finish this up. They knew what was going on. So like why is it a big deal now?
ready? When Sasha Banks and Naomi arrived at the arena
Don't
this
read that whole thing.
afternoon,
Don't read that. We don't got time for
no,
that. Don't read that whole
they
thing.
were informed of their participation in the main event. During the broadcast, they walked into WWE head talent relations and put with their suitcases in hand and placed the tag team championship on the belt and walked out.
Well, put the belts on the desk.
Yep, put the belts on
Yeah.
the desk and walked out
Said
because
fuck
they
this shit.
claimed they felt uncomfortable with two people in the ring.
So I'm already gonna guarantee I already know who the two people were.
Oh, Doudrop.
It was definitely Dewdrop.
Nikki ASH
It's probably Nick.
or
It's probably Nikki. Like, because I don't think they'd have an issue with Asuka or Becky or and then obviously Naomi. I don't think they
or
would have
maybe
issues with
they
them.
were pissed because Becky was or that Asuka was gonna win, so they felt uncomfortable with Asuka.
Which I don't get. But I guess you don't want your
It's
tag
Sasha
team.
being Sasha. It's basically Sasha being Sasha.
Correct. Yeah. Like Sasha can have a likable personality, but you also know I don't know
She's
deep
a
down inside.
bitch.
Yeah, we won't. Yeah, you could go there, but I just feel like she
Yeah.
has her
No, I'm not.
sass.
She has a bitch personality.
Yeah.
She
Because I
can.
don't think this is a Naomi thing because we've seen Naomi get shitty booking and still go with it. So I think this is definitely a very Sasha heavy base.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we'll get into how that affects the main event. We get
Oh, speaking of Naomi, her husband was in action to face Matt Riddle with Jey Uso at ringside. This is a quick back and forth match. Jay was getting interference. Jay was doing his thing, trying to get in Riddle's head on the sideline on ringside. Ref tosses him out.
well after they were doing. I ain't gonna lie, that roll up pin and with him assisting was actually pretty cool. Like I don't think I've seen that in WWE. Where he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
that was pretty
using
cool.
his feet to like help push him against it. That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
And then the ref tosses out Jay. Jimmy's in shock and in disarray. Riddle goes for the pin and pins him.
Roll up, which
Roll up.
you didn't even need to do a roll up. You could have just had him be shocked. He turns around, gets RKO'd, and then
Or hits him with the knee.
yeah, hit him with the knee. The dude broski or whatever the fuck it's called. You didn't need to roll up on this one. I feel like.
No. Matt Riddle's a star, though. Matt Riddle's
Oh
a
yeah,
star.
of course. But Riddle got to win. Does that mean next Friday we see them lose the titles? That's a
Yeah.
potentially. We won't get there. We won't get there. That'll be for a different video because we'll do a prediction on that. But then we get
we're gonna have to go SmackDown and that guy's interview, so we're gonna have to have it on in the background.
We get a Judgment Day segment, which is, and then we get to see them all. All of them are finally in suits, which is what we wanted.
Yeah, my light turned off, but it's fine.
That's fine. It's good. You don't have to edit that. It's fine. That is what we have all been wanting is them all to be in the suits. Rhea Ripley in her suit. Great promo, and then we see AJ Finn Balor versus Los Utharios. I'm excited to see AJ versus Finn. I really want to see this as a tag team.
Oh, AJ Finn and now Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan teaming with the veteran Styles and Styles
Balor.
and Balor to like help her and mentor her
Mm-hmm.
could push her to a whole nother level.
It definitely could. And Finn used to run a wrestling camp and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
that's where Becky.
he's gonna clean her up. He's gonna clean Liv up.
Yeah, facts. And then AJ's just gonna give her the nuances of the business. Like, hey, when you
Psychology, ring psychology.
when you get to this, like, when you get to like this part of the, which I thought was nice. But then we get Alexa Bliss versus Sonya. Well, AJ and Finn win.
Yep. So what do I thought you would have been finally happy to see Rhea Ripley in that suit.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, definitely. I was very happy. I was actually happy to see all of them in the suit. Finally, Damian gets rid of his like little leather shit and gets a full suit. It was beautiful. And then we
that made you pop like
Oh,
yeah.
of course, I was happy. I was just like, yes, I called that. Maybe WWE took note. Maybe
Honestly, I think they're
when I
watching our
tweeted that.
videos, dude. I think they're watching our videos.
Yeah. Well, I tweeted that like maybe like like a month or 2 months ago when Judgment Day first came out. I was like, all right, Rhea needs to be in this suit. So we get Alexa Bliss versus Sonya Deville. This match went on longer than last week's, which was the upset victory. Not upset, but it was like
She only hit her for like 2 moves last week.
Yeah, because she was surprised. She was shocked. She was shell shocked from losing her. But she struck a ref after she lost. So
suspension, booming, or a
potentially,
fine.
Or Adam Pearce you're gonna go 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. We get a Cody Rhodes in-ring a promo, which
what I honestly liked it. It was a better one than his other ones.
I'm kind of tired of this Cody Seth shit already. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just feel like
dude,
damn,
yes.
Why do we get all 3 in a row for the pay-per-views? Like, I guess leading up to Hell in a Cell, you better give us a banger of a Hell in a Cell match. Like, this shit better go an hour.
That's probably gonna main event.
Okay, I want Undertaker versus like Mick Foley type Hell in a Cell. I need that type of match.
You need Seth or Cody to get tossed off.
Or something like that. And then the highlight of Monday Night Raw, Ezekiel versus Chad Gable. But
what did you think of the weird Cody timer? I thought the Cody timer was stupid.
I don't give a shit about that because I knew the next segment was going to be the Chad Gable, Kevin Owens, and Otis segment, which is the highlight of every Monday Night Raw. A shush. I will beat you, bro. Their segment is amazing because like Kevin Owens flips the fuck out, like, no, you were supposed to do this, and then this dude just shush. I will beat Ezekiel, and then next week we will find out if he is Elias. And then while he's walking away, he just goes, thank you. It's just Chad Gable's amazing, man.
Honestly, I hope he gets a good singles run after this.
I hope so. Yeah, like eventually, I feel like Otis will get dropped. Let Chad go on a tear and get that title, get that United States title, or fuck it, give him. Obviously, this may be years down the road, but give him a fucking WWE championship belt. Like when have we seen just someone like randomly win the championship belt? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely someone like. Yep,
closest was probably Jay, to be honest.
Man, but yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. It was, Jay was probably the closest one to probably win a title who you would never have thought to have won a title,
Oh, yeah. And next we had the Lacey Evans. Oh, another roll up. That's 2.
Wait, she didn't face anyone?
No, she did not. Lacey Evans.
The Ezekiel one was the roll up.
Yeah.
Man, Lacey Evans is dressed like fucking Lita. What the fuck? You see it now. Dude, you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I see what you
fake ass Lita
too. She got thick too.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But she's trying to be Lita, yo. She's like pulling her pants up like Lita. I'm just like, come on, Lacey, bruh. This is like a Lita gimmick. What the fuck? Maybe Lita gave her blessings. You never know.
I like the gimmick, but I also feel like if she does this whole honoring servicemen every week, I get it. I'm not trying to disrespect servicemen because I'm going down a thin line right now.
Are you still talking about her turning heel?
Yeah, I still think it's a heel.
I knew this dude. He's like, yeah, gotta
I still think it's a heel.
I don't think so, man, because she's like dressed like Lita. I feel like she's trying to get like with the crowd and shit like that. Next, she'll be doing fucking moonsaults off the top rope and doing one of these and shit like that. But it was it was
she
a
does
decent
that, I
promo.
will send you $5.
There we go. That'll be the deal. She does a decent promo, but she ends it the same way. I may not be like all those women in the locker room, but they ain't as much woman as me. Like, that's just okay. All right, we've heard you. Let's see you in the ring. Let's give you that veer treatment. Let you just bully through people. And then we have the fallout of what happened earlier with Sasha and Naomi. We get Becky Lynch versus Asuka. This was a banger.
Oh yeah, really great match. It sucks that they had the win by Asuka Green Mist.
I like the green mist though.
Honestly, I do
it
too. I do too. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
because obviously does Asuka use it against Bianca? Since Bianca has her hair as a whip, which I don't think she'll use, but does Asuka maybe try to go for the green mist? It's like a little mystique. You just never know. But I thought the ending of that match was amazing with Becky going to go hit her with like the cane or whatever, the umbrella or whatever it was, and Asuka spraying out the green mist in her face, super kick, leg kicking her in the head, and then 1, 2, 3. So we have Asuka versus Bianca Belair at Hell in a Cell. What do you think about that?
I think it's gonna be great. Great match. I hope
It
should be inside Hell.
Yeah, this one should be. I don't think this one should be in the Hell in a Cell. I don't think it's not feudy. It's not too much of a feud to be in a Hell in a Cell because you're only gonna have
kind of want it
two.
in the feud in the Hell so Becky don't get involved.
She'll find a way. She'll do the Edge like cameraman trick or some shit like that. The only thing is you have already two beautiful feuds you could do for that. You could do the Seth versus Cody, and then you have Drew versus Roman.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm not
You
sure.
don't think so? Why not?
I don't think they are. I think Roman's going on his break before then.
You don't think Roman just does his Hell in a Cell and just says, you know what? I've beaten everyone. I even beat someone on Raw. I'm going on on SmackDown. Drew, I'm going on a break.
Honestly,
and
this sounds
I'm coming
like
back at SummerSlam.
I'm not gonna lie, but this sounds once with this whole Roman disappearing for a little while. Sounds like.
The
Do you
Rock.
remember? Do you remember our GM mode?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your storyline with Roman like going on a sabbatical? You had that Roman going on a sabbatical storyline.
Oh yeah, I did have him going on a.
for a
You're
couple
right.
weeks to like do movies.
You're right. WWE, were you watching our old shit? That wasn't good,
Dude. It's been creepy lately.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Elite, like AEW with the Undisputed Elite. Come on, this is just like.
Yeah. Hey man, that just shows that we're in tap with you guys. Listen, can I talk to the camera? We are in tap with what is going on. We could be storytelling bookers if we needed to be. Overall, I'll go first. I'm giving this Raw an 8.6. I thought it was a really good Raw. Good.
Definitely. I probably 8.7.
Yeah,
8.8.
This Raw was really good.
Final
It flowed.
score maybe 8.6.
Yeah, we'll do 8.6. Did you notice that they kind of changed the logo? It looks a little different and shit like that.
Oh yes, looks good.
This was just amazing. We did skip over the 24/7 title picture belt, which was important because now Carmella has a bone to pick with Dana Brooke. Did Dana Brooke used to fuck Corey Graves? No. Okay. They kind of made it seem like, oh, like he wasn't enough man for me.
Do you like? Oh, you haven't been relevant since the Chin guy wasn't here. Alan James Ellsworth.
Oh shit, that's what they were like. Well, damn, that's why she said chin guy. They want to reference a pedophile.
Yeah, they're like to chinless guy.
Who will we not be interviewing? No.
As much as he wants to come on our show.
Yeah, that is not happening. Danny, you're gonna cut contact with that guy. No,
I haven't even emailed him. You're good. You're good.
No, I'm about to. So there's only one thing to. Any last words?
Honestly, I would bring him on just to mess with him and like talk shit to him.
Nah, don't do that. We trying to get canceled. But there's only one thing to do. It's been the Bump Boys.
The Bump Boys.
Peace.
I gotta have you just do it yourself.
Goodbye. And good night.